towards YouTube for money. Yes, they might have passion as well, but that is a huge incentivizing factor. These dudes, Sunday and Crainer, own Minecraft servers. They have merch.
Again, you mentioned Sunday and Crainer. Sunday doesn't have anything to do with this. Then you mentioned my merchandise. Yeah, unlike you, I sell my own merchandise from my own brand for my own viewers that enjoy me. I don't sell other people's. I don't know.
Maybe not Crainer, but Sunday makes millions of dollars a year.
Did you just say not me? Dang it. Dang it. Why did you have to say it don't make millions of dollars a year? Dude, that really hurts my soul. This guy is seriously so money fixated, like it's absolutely disgusting. Like he didn't even address any of my points in that video other than the fact that I said that it was bad that he made money off of other people's names. He didn't even address that. He just has this victim card that he isn't allowed to make money on YouTube. You are. It's not my thing to say. I just think you're scummy the way you do it.
Crainer probably makes almost $1 million a year, if not more than that. These guys own Minecraft servers that are pay to win, where literally when you join the server, right off the bat, you're like persuaded with in-game purchases to make you play better.
I mean, yeah, I've run Minecraft servers. I don't know what you want me to say about that. I never said it was wrong to make money. I just think it's wrong to make money when you're using somebody else's skill to make money. And somebody else's name to spread buzz about that guy and then make money. There's nothing wrong with anything else if you're just doing it in a normal way. And you're not. You're just not.
You know, the other thing is to make fun of
The audacity of these dudes. Oh, sir, I'm sorry for offending the top 10 videos. I'm very sorry. Can I ask you for a cup of tea? That was the worst British accent, and I have no idea why I went for that, but it was just the way he said it that made me think. Anyway.
where you get the best advantage of being a good player on these servers if you're willing to shell out money from your parents' credit card. So, like I said, I'm very hypocritical, and I don't mind if these guys do that, right? Like,
So there's a way of him again doing the whole insult, but I don't mind it. You heard that? He said a whole bunch of crap about us exploiting and making people use their mom's credit card. It goes like this. Listen to this. This is exactly what I'm saying, that I can call him a liar, and he's saying that I can't because he always uses this. Sorry for the compliment. Listen to this.
so, like I said, I find it very hypocritical. I don't mind if these guys,
I find it very hypocritical, but I don't mind.
you're in the business, you're trying to make money, there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that's wrong with it is it's very hypocritical because they're bashing me for trying to make money.
Again, we're not basically trying to make money. If you were doing it in a sane, normal way from your own fan base and viewers, but you're not. You're exploiting other people's hard work and lying about it and selling merchandise with them. If you want to do this, you'll be all cool, bro. Trust me.
Whilst their incentive of owning these Minecraft servers and creating these content, money is
Money might have 10 videos. What we have to say, I feel like this guy's just too easy to just prove wrong. Because his whole channel is based off of straight garbage. Come on.
it's
We're gonna leave out all the cuss words. He does cuss a little bit. He is obviously very annoyed with all the hate.
I work with a bunch of different
Light,
YouTube
I guess.
channels. Top 10 years is the only channel I worked on. And with that being said, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I understand the back end of it. Usually how it goes down, like I already stated, no matter what someone's favorite YouTuber says, they're going to believe because they're oblivious to the YouTuber they love.
It's really just because it's very obvious what you're doing, and it's really scummy.
They watch this person on a daily basis. So no matter what that person says, they have a personal bond with that person.
So you're trying to say that you did nothing wrong, and basically my viewers are just going to hate you because I told them to when I didn't tell them to. All I did was show them a video, show them what you said, and prove that it was all wrong. That's why they hate me. Because are you really this blind?
But even though that's not what's being done, because everything we say in the video is super duper positive for YouTube at the time.
See, this is like it's not really positive, bro. You're saying a bunch of negative stuff, and then you love somebody. It doesn't work that way. If I went up to you and said, "Yo, bro, I think you're really disgusting. You smell a lot, and you are really ugly. But I love you, bro."
Video itself. If you were watching any of the videos on the top 10 videos channel, you would understand
trust me, I've watched a lot of them, and my mind hasn't changed. Basically, just a 5-minute video of him rambling on about money again, and obviously haven't watched my video yet. This is the last video I'm ever gonna do about this guy, because he just also seems like somebody that can be talked to in a reasonable manner. And with that being said, guys, no more talking on this channel, I promise. Unless I have to. Then Billy Crater will appear again. And as you can see, this guy clearly doesn't care about any hate. He's very tough. Now before we end this video, Sunday had nothing to do with this at all. I was just offended on Sunday's video. He didn't ask me to do it. He never said anything negative about this guy, but obviously this guy's gonna lie again and say that Sunday had nothing to do with it. The only thing Sunday ever said to this guy was using my posters, and you can see that on Sunday's Twitter. So I don't know why you lie so obviously and then tell people that you don't lie. Sunday had nothing to do with this, and you know that. It was just me. And right now I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. But this guy's a freaking scumbag. Sunday had nothing to do with it. It was all me. It was my attack. I just wanted to defend Sunday. He never told me to do it. And the only thing he ever said to you was, stop selling posters with my skin on it. And I think that's a pretty valid thing to tell you. So, thank you guys for watching. And, Billy Crater, damn out. Damn.
When was the last time you heard a child referred to as obedient? It's probably been a while. That's too bad, because the best research tells us that obedient children are happy children. And from my experience as a family psychologist, the parents of obedient children are happy parents. Since all parents want their children to be happy, the question becomes, how does one get a child to obey? Is there some trick to it? Well, there certainly are a lot of parents who think so. They believe that proper discipline is a matter of using the right methods, techniques, and strategies, what I call consequence delivery systems. Parents have been using these behavior modification-based methods since they became popular in the 1960s, seemingly to no avail. Would anyone argue that today's kids are more obedient than kids were several generations ago? I don't think so. The reason these methods and techniques don't work is that proper discipline is not a matter of proper methods. It's a matter of a proper attitude on the part of the parent. Let me illustrate the point. Let's say that for a week, I observed the classroom of a grade school teacher who has the reputation of being the best disciplinarian in her district. She consistently has fewer behavior problems than any of her colleagues. What is she doing? She's making her expectations perfectly clear, which means, first, she communicates in simple, declarative sentences. She doesn't use 50 words when she could use 10. The more words you use to communicate your expectations, the less confident you sound. Second, she prefaces her instructions to her students with authoritative phrases like, I want you to, and it's time for you to. She says, it's time for you to take out your math books and turn to page 25, as opposed to, let's take out our math books and turn to page 25, okay? Third, this teacher does not explain the motives behind her instructions to her students. Why? Because she knows that explanations invite arguments. Whenever parents tell me they're dealing with an argumentative child, I know that these well-intentioned people are explaining themselves. They tell their child why they want him to pick up his toys, for example, and he argues, because you can always pick apart an explanation. If you don't explain yourself when you give an instruction to a child, then the child, being a child, is almost surely going to ask for one. He's going to ask, why? Or why not? At this point, get ready for a big surprise. Your answer should be, because I said so. These very useful 4 words, and no, they will say it coming. Don't scream it. Nothing good is ever accomplished by a person who screams. Last but certainly not least, when giving instructions to a child, do not, let me repeat, do not bend down a child's level. Getting a child to do what he or she is told is a matter of looking and acting and talking like you have complete confidence in your authority. Bending down to a child's level does not look authoritative. It looks, in fact, like you're one movement away from being down on your knees in front of a king. I know you've read somewhere that you can get down to a child's level when you talk to him. Well, all I can tell you is that there's a lot of really bad parenting advice out there, and that's the wrong example. Speak to children from an upright position. That causes them to look up to you, and that is a good thing for them and for you both. I'm John Roseman, author and family psychologist for Kroger University. To keep our videos free, click here.
Why is it making a loud noise?
Today is the day where I, trainer, stand up for apparently every freaking YouTuber in the Minecraft community that has ever been bullied by Mr. Chuck Tech videos. When I first started doing these videos, I had no idea how long this had actually been going on for. I thought this guy was just kind of a jerk. I thought he had just recently started doing this whole thing where he acted kind of scummy. But apparently it's been going on for several years. So I thought, you know what? I'm 22 years old, and I think I'm a big enough channel and a big enough person to now be able to stand up to small jerk bullies who think that they can just get their way. So, Mr. Top 10 Video, I'm for you today. Welcome back to yet another drama video. Trust me, I hope that this is going to be the last one I ever make, but some stuff is surfaced. Some stuff that I just cannot keep my mouth shut about because it's way too scummy to be allowed. And I'm not going to allow it. I've been bullied before in my life, but I'm 22 years old now, and it is time to stand up to the people that bully other people, especially because this guy has